The realest is a Browns fan. Start off. Baker burnt the Brownies today. I don't even want to do this video right now, man. Like this is how I feel. You know what I mean? This is instant reaction. So first of all, you ought to say, all right, the offensive line and the Baker need to get. They need to go on more dates. They need to be in more dinner. I mean, I don't know what the COVID. Excuse me. I don't know what these regulations is causing against the team to get this continuity, but the offensive line ain't helped Baker, and Baker ain't have the offensive line. The defensive line of the Pittsburgh Steelers was definitely dominating the offensive line, but you can't sit up here and say it was all the offensive line's fault. Baker also needed to bail the offensive line out. There was multiple times where there was players that got open, and whether Baker being a short quarterback, and I mean, you don't want to say that because it's like, you know, that's just one of the many excuses that people can have, if you will. You know what I'm saying? But when you look at the end of the game and you see Big Ben, you know what I'm saying, dap up Baker in the end, it's like, damn, look how much bigger that Ben is over Baker, though. What does that mean? I mean, like I said, you don't want to make any excuse because you've seen that with certain players that it can be done. But that all goes back to like what we talked about before. Like I said, the offensive line, you know, Jed, Big Red, you know what I'm saying? That's what I call him. Him switching over from right side to left side. Like there was a couple of plays where he could have finished some blocks. You know what I'm saying? Some, especially on the pass spot. He could have finished some blocks and just pancake some dude. Could have helped Baker out a little bit more. It's like they need to sell out for each other. You know, there was some plays that the offensive line could have did, but they did their part as far as what they could too. And there was some times where Baker had, you got to do what, if you really a gamer, you got to make do what's do. You got these receivers trying to get you open, and they were open at times. You know, and then that's when you sprinkle in Kev. You know what I'm saying? It's like Kev is kind of your fault too. But really, I don't want to hear none of that shit. None of that Baker Mayfield was hurt. Because, I mean, honestly, that's what a lot of people looked to me, was that Batonio, or not Batonio, it wasn't Batonio, it was Treader. Treader looking a little slow. Jed not finishing. Teller not being out there. I don't know if that got anything to do with it. It was just like nobody had no answer for that defensive line that they was just, I mean, they was bringing in five sometimes, and I said this on the pregame post, like, don't try Minka Fitzpatrick. That was like the game setter for us. Like, that was like the one where it was like, damn, we see where this game is going. You know what I'm saying? Early in the first quarter, and you could tell if we came to show up and we came to play or not. You could just tell, and it looked like the Browns are old right away. Super right away. Like, I mean, like I said, within the first, as soon as that shit happened, it was like I said it. Even if you didn't even watch my video, even if you don't even, you know what I'm saying, the Browns don't even, like, take my shit into consideration. It's like, you should know, like, don't throw Minka Fitzpatrick away. You just don't try him. You don't try him at all. And, like, Baker got to be the stubborn one. The only one. I don't think any other quarterbacks tried Minka Fitzpatrick, but Baker, our quarterback, got to be the one. And y'all know I love Baker, man, but fuck that shit, dog. Like, if you hurt, bro, if you hurt and you can't go, you hurting the team by trying to go rather than just sitting down. Now you didn't put yourself on the hot seat. You wasn't on the hot seat before, but now you on the hot seat. Because even if you had sat down because, all right, you had a rib injury, at then it's be like, all right, well, he had a rib injury. Next time he come in, blah, 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 he going to get healthy, blah. Same thing with Chubb. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with Chubb. Although you haven't produced as much as Chubb since your tenure being here, but like we all understand, like, dude, you are a big part of this offense, and that was what Kev. Like, you can't blame Kev on like, oh well, he should have played Case Keenum earlier, will at some point, because he know that he gotta do right by Baker. This is Baker's team, but at the same time, it's like, man, if you hurt, bro, like, Just sit down. Just get yourself ready because it's gonna be more game. We play them again. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you don't want to show them like like you don't want to show them no weakness. You want to go and give out your best. Like, and the defense could only do so much, man. And Dan Orlovsky said it, and he was probably the first person I heard say it. And then you can make a great ass argument, and I fucking agree with him. Like, you can make a case for Myles Garrett being MVP, but after this game, it was like he got no help. So now you can't. You know what I'm saying? Because he did all he was getting triple teamed, fucking triple teamed. You know what I'm saying? And like OV helping, Shelly helping. I mean, everybody. The defense was all helping, but it was like the offense had no answer. And then you give it to Hig, and shout outs to Hig for being a professional. Like, he knew like it wasn't no time to hit the carpet. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was like, nah, man, we losing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Real maturity. Big respect on that shit. Because it was like we was down by so much. But it was like, oh, man. Just something pop off. And shout outs to 11, too. You know what I'm saying? Shout outs to number 11 because he was trying. He was trying to get something to pop off on special teams. He knew what it was. He knew, like, all right, well, we got to make something spark. Because I knew the offense, but, like, I didn't know that they was going to try Mika Fitzpatrick that early. Like, you just don't try him at all. You just don't throw that man's way. Like, he baited him. He made it. I don't know if Baker just didn't see him or what. Like, but that shit was crazy, man. It was like that was the beginning to the end right there. That was the beginning of the end right there. Man, I mean, it's like, what good can you take away from it? I mean, we still 4-2. You know what I'm saying? It was against the Steelers, which is like like that's like the best defense right there. You know what I'm saying? Like that's as good as it's gonna get for us in the rest of the season. It's right there. You know what I mean? Ravens could come a little bit close because they got continuity, but the Steelers is really the standard. You know, I mean, that was the whole reason why they said Big Ben wanted to come back, was to play with this defense. So it was like, you know that this defense was going to be legit, and this was really the test. And now we got to hold the crowning ceremony for Kev. I got to. I don't know if anybody else want to still crown him, but I'm not going to crown him yet. Like, and I get it. Like, it's not all the way as far you wanted Baker to come through. But like I said, it wasn't just Baker. It was Baker and the offensive line. Like, they need to hang out more. They need to get to know each other more. They need to feel each other out more where they know what everybody's seeing or some type of cold or whatever, doing the worm and shit. I mean, they everything gonna do a worm and fucking off sides, but you know what I'm saying? Something where they do a little shimmy or something like that, where it's like, all right, I'm about to do this or whatever. I don't know what can go on, but something needs to happen, man, because like I said, it was times where the offensive line did as much as they could against this team, and they gave Baker some time, and Baker just missed it. But there was also some times it was just like Baker ain't really have nothing, and it was just like it wasn't battling itself out. Although, like I said, with Kev's coming to blame is because you got to give Baker more plays where he rolled out of the pocket. It was too many plays where he was supposed to be in the pocket, not rolling out, not getting outside the pocket to make his throws. You know what I'm saying? Especially against this defensive line. Like, you can't do that against them. And I don't know what the plan was, you know what I mean, if it was supposed to be like this so that we can confuse them with the play action and the run later in the game. But, like, when shit is not going right after that first interception to Mika Fitzpatrick, like, it's like, all right, fuck, we got to do what's best. And, I mean, we lost now. As far as Baker go, yeah, man. I mean, I'm honestly, like, you're going to have to bench him, man. And I'm going to have to hate to say it because it's like, that's our dude. But, like, now, you got to give Case more time to fucking get out there because you can't really blame him on playing the fourth quarter. He's playing rush football. And as far as Baker, if you're going to play hurt like that, you hurting the team, man. Get yourself ready. Like, we understand, like, it's a fucking rib. Like, I hurt my ribs before. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit is not easy. Like, that shit, it fucking hurts every time. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just Even if you just move your arm, just move your arm on some like simple shit. That shit hurt. You know, and let alone you trying to play football or give me some shots and shit. Like, no, it ain't. It's not that necessary. You know what I'm saying? Do what's best for the team. This is your team. We all know that. Like, you ain't gotta put yourself on a hot seat now. Now you didn't put yourself on a hot seat because I mean the only thing they gonna say is like, oh, because you was hurt. But real motherfuckers know is like, dude, you been playing like this the whole season. You know what I'm saying? So like, when you at least when you if you could have sat yourself down, you could have went off of like, well, we was 4-1. You know what I'm saying? Before by the time I sat down, and then when it come back to like, all right, Case Keenum might not be playing. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Now you putting the media against you purposely. And we don't need that right now. We don't need that on our team. The only thing, I mean, yeah, if Keenan would have came in and played, and he would have played well and shit like that, it would have came either way. But I don't know. I guess if you want to play off of, you know, he was hurt, but like, no, man. If you playing, and you playing hurt, you playing with the expectancy that you can do your job. I don't want to hear that. Oh, well, he playing hurt type. You know what I'm saying? Like when you go out there, you playing because you feel like that you can go. Respect, yes, definitely respect, but there's no excuses, and I'm not saying that you asking for one. I'm not saying Baker Mayfield is asking for an excuse. All I'm saying is that at this point in this moment, as far as the game go, is like it's bigger than just one individual. It's about the team, and you can't sit up here and just be like, "Well, I can go," even though you know you fucking can't go. You fucking in pain. Like it's not. It's a game, man. It's not worth it. Like you could be fuck. You can fuck yourself up even worse. Like, just hopefully your shit ain't fucking broke. It's just bruised or something. Can't do that, man. Can't fucking do that. I don't know, man. Like this. This is a bad loss, man. You know the defense did all they could. Like I said, Jamie Gillum did all he could. You know, I'm sure Cody Parkey, at the beginning they had him act like he was gonna kick the football for the Ravens. I was like, shit, that should have went to us. Them points should have went to us. But whoever fucked that up in the beginning of the game gonna get fired. Anyway, I'm just messing. They ain't gonna get fired. Hopefully not. That's messed up if they do. I don't know, man. That like it's hard to really go against Baker because that's my guy. But like he ain't been playing to the best. He been playing little. He been playing short. And like I was saying, like yo, if you and your line gotta get together where y'all can create you some lanes, like y'all need to do that. Harrison Bryant played well. Our receivers played well. You know what I'm saying? OBJ been trying to do all he can. And he been right. He been mad for the right reasons this time. Like when I seen him, like he was mad. You could tell he was mad, but he wasn't like lashing out. He tried to like, hype him up, like that's what you want to see, you know. Especially like with Jarvis, like they all trying to sell out for him, but like Baker, man, you gotta get us the ball, man. You got to help us help you. You know what I'm saying? Help us help you. And right now, Baker ain't helping himself. Although, like I said, the offensive line ain't been helping him either. But Baker, you gotta create something out of nothing, bro. Like that's what. But you hurt. It would give you an inch, but it's really no excuse. Because if you that hurt, man, just sit down. Because we trying to make the playoffs. You gonna be the guy when you ready to go back out there. Take your time, heal that fucking ribs. That shit take at least 6 weeks, at least. And you a quarterback, dog. You need that shit. Otherwise, it ain't never gonna get better. You put yourself on a hot seat for no reason. Now, if you do play, you gotta bounce back harder than ever. That means if you ain't playing good by the first half again, next game, if you do go out there again, Case Keenum gonna come in and everybody gonna be like, "Oh, we told you," and I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that. Sit down, get healthy, come back when you're ready. Let's get back to this winning. You're our guy. Don't feel threatened. Case Keenum is just another extension of you, man. You know what I'm saying? He the Iron Man suit on autopilot. You back getting healthy with Jarvis. So it is what it is, man. The real unassisted Browns fan. Good win by the Steelers. Damn, man, we fucking. how we lose this. I mean, and we ain't got Chubb. So yeah, man, they got us. They got us most definitely, man. Joe Hayden, shout out to him, man. I hate even talk shit. I talk shit about him because now they got the upper hand. You know, now I look like a jackass. Fuck, man. All right, peace.